What up guys, it's Grant's Comics here, and today we will be reviewing the Black Hood from 1992. Right there with a cool cover. We got Black Hood that reminds me of Scarlet Spider, like Billy Kane or something Kane, whatever, when he's like red and black. That's what it reminds me of. See, the only time I realized I really examined the covers is when I actually read it. And I'm like, oh, now I see it. But we got the Black Hood, we got this like tiger with wings, and we got this bat looking creature. We got owl, I think that's an owl. No, it's a rat. These are like little rats. It's orange things. And we got this girl, which I will explain in a minute. But this is basically about like the Black Hood. He's a normal teenager. This kind of reminds me of Spider-Man. I know so many from the, let's see, how long, four years I've been doing this. 3 years I've been doing comics and stuff, putting it on YouTube. I always mention like stuff being compared to other superheroes, but this just reminds me of the storyline. The character kind of reminds me of Peter Parker, and the Black Hood itself, it reminds me of Scarlet Spider, the Kane Spider, stuff like that. And I say a lot like that when it comes to doing these reviews. I don't know what you guys think. Comment down below what you guys think. But anyways, this whole story is basically about a magician who used to do shows at Vegas, but he did a magic trick. Like, the trick was like, you know, when you see on magic shows or David Blaine or Chris Angel, where I don't know if any of these magicians did this before, but if they did, I gotta find the video. But anyways, so the trick was the old school trick where you have a box, you have someone in the box, and they cut you in half, they saw you in half. So that's what this guy did to a dog, or his dog, or something like that. And he did the trick, and he killed his dog. The magic trick failed, and he basically killed his dog, and he got arrested for murdering his dog, basically, for doing a trick, a failed attempt trick. He was in jail for 20 years, 40 years, and then when he got released, he met this guy who was like his assistant or something, or the manager of the magic show that he did. And he's like, "Do you remember me? You used to." No, he's an assistant of an assistant of the magician. So he was like the third wheel. And he was like, "Do you remember me? You used to help me do magic tricks with my friends," stuff like that. And then he basically wanted revenge. The magician wanted revenge on the guy for putting him in jail. And he brings out these creature looking things. He brings out these things to attack him. It's called creatures. The Night of the Creatures. So they're like creepy like things. They basically this is just a tiger with wings. But I think when it meant like creepy, I think it's like this bat thing and this owl or this rat looking thing. I think that's the creepy part. So he doesn't really kill the guy, he hurts the guy, and he escapes. The guy escapes from the magician, and the magician guy goes to. He's like, "Oh, I'll find you later. I'm not done with you," stuff like that. So the Black Hood, his real name is Nathan. The Black Hood goes to this, like, I guess, like a New Year's party at this rich people's house, and well, not rich people, it's the mayor's house, and he goes to meet up with the mayor's daughter, who's in a wheelchair. So he starts dancing with that. So this is the lady I'm talking about. this is when this comes in. He danced with her at the New Year's prom, and they dance for a little while, and they go to the balcony and they talk and stuff like that. They see the fireworks, and she gets up, and then Nate is like, "You can walk," and she explains that, "Oh, my father, I'm on this wheelchair because my father makes me like my father wants people who see me to feel bad about me, but in reality, I don't want that." So after they talk for a little bit, and the magician comes back with the creatures and basically kidnaps her. That explains why on the cover it looks like that she's getting kidnapped and the Black Hood's got to save her, stuff like that. So they get into a fist fight, the magician and the Black Hood. The magician wants to find out who the Black Hood is and stuff like that, and again the magician fails to attack the Black Hood, and he also says to the Black Hood, "I'll be back when I get another chance." So this magician guy is basically, he gets into a fight with somebody, right? He fights with these guys, and if he knows he's gonna lose, he's like gone. He's just gonna be like, "Screw this. I'm not gonna continue this fight. I don't want my creatures to die. I don't want to die." And he just bails out. So he bailed out from the first guy who was his friend, who was his assistant, which is not even a superhero. He's just a normal dude, and he bails out. And then when he gets to the Black Hood, he has the creatures attack Black Hood for a little while, and then he realizes that the Black Hood can possibly defeat the creatures and bails out. So that's really weird and really awkward. Then again, I'm not calling out this company out, but Impact Comics, what's going on? And the funny thing is that the tagline on the Black Hood, you guys can see that, resembles Spider-Man. So I don't know if the Black Hood, it's like, Black Hood reminds me of Spider-Man, Black Mask from Batman, and Jason Todd, the Red Hood from Batman. So I don't know. Then again, this is the 90s, and this is when the 90s was when the comic industry was not going so well, and they had to come up with other heroes, or the independent scene was more popular. Don't quote me on that, but the Indian scene was more popular than the mainstream guys like DC or Marvel. But now right now in the modern era, they're clashing as far as sales goes. Like the Indies is rising up, Marvel's rising up. I think Marvel is rising up big time because of the movies, and I think DC is going down. So sorry if I offended any DC fans, but it's the truth, or at least what I see. In my opinion, and what I see, okay, DC is going down. So don't be like, "Oh, Grant's Comics, you're so wrong. I'm a DC fan, and DC is rising up," and stuff like that. Or don't be like, "Oh, DC's going down, but we still are buying comics." It's just my opinion, alright? And if you guys do say that, comment what you guys think of DC. What do you guys think about Marvel? What do you guys think of the indies? Because I want to hear from you. Everyone has their own opinions. But that being said, that'll be it for now. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Alright.